Springboks suffer another permanent red card. World Rugby is in a mess at the moment when it comes to referees' decisions around red cards, yellow cards, the permanent red card, a 20-minute red card, and TMOs interjecting, and referees seeing a similar situation but then coming to different outcomes. Or referees having a similar situation happen but then coming to different outcomes. I don't get it. Across the whole Autumn Nation Series games fixtures this weekend, there were similar situations that had different results or different outcomes. So we'll start with the Springbok game. Franco Mostert, permanent red card. Very similar to what happened to Louis Diaga last week. But then you look at Nick Frost, who there's like no mitigation at all, standing upright, made contact with his shoulder to the head of an Irish player. That Irish player didn't even have the ball and was given a yellow with an off-field review. He had his shoulder was tucked as well, no look to wrap. He wasn't even bending his knees to make a proper tackle, but gets an off-field yellow or gets a yellow card with an off-field review. But Franco Mostert is bent at the knees, goes to make a tackle with the shoulder. The Italian player's dropped down in height again and has made contact with the chin neck area. No attempt to wrap, and I get referees saying it's a foul play, therefore you can't consider mitigation. But how are we supposed to tackle? You were taught as a lighty, as a youngster, you go with the shoulder and then you wrap. You can't wrap and shoulder at the same time. So he's gone to make contact, shoulders made contact, come through with the hand, but then the guy's gone already because he's made contact and he's flopped. How can you can't wrap if there's nothing there. You've made contact, he's flopped down over and then there's nothing there. And I get, when it's foul play, you can't consider mitigation. Again, this comes back to World Rugby and the laws and the guidelines and the bylaws that they have with all of these nuanced or intricacies within our game. You have similar instances or similar actions that happen, but a different outcome is made. Then you look in the France-Fiji game, again, Barassi gets a shoulder to head, Celestino Ravutamanda. There's no intention in it. He's going for the ball, but he's standing upright. Okay, shoulders make contact with the head. He's ripped the ball out. The refs have said there's mitigation because there's a drop in height and therefore there was a yellow card with off-field review. But it's all shoulder made contact to the head. So at what point, and all their arms were tucked, no one is going for a wrap. So at what point does it become foul play and what point is it a tackle that's gone wrong or a rugby incident? That's my big question here, because you have similar instances through 3 different games, right, that have come out with different outcomes. Permanent red card to Franco Mostert for foul play, okay, because you can't consider mitigation now. But then a similar instance, Nick Frost, shoulder to head of a player who doesn't even have the ball, no mitigation because he's standing upright, he's not even bent to make a tackle, but it's a yellow for an off-field review. And then Ravutamanda also just standing, player comes into him shoulder to head, but there's mitigation because of drop of height for the ball carrier. So at what point is it foul play and then what point is it just a tackle that's gone wrong? And then therefore you can add mitigation to it. That's my big question, man. And all you people will, go read the laws and go read can you not see that this is just pretty much a balls up? Because it's what is happening here? Again, not a shot on the players, not a shot on the refs. It's more, I think, World Rugby and their laws, their guidelines, their bylaws, because this, if anything has showed it up, it's been this Autumn Nation Series, because there's been every week, there's been something where it's split decisions. And by the law, yes, it's X, but then by the law, why are the other ones getting Y? Understand what I'm saying? And I get the wrap and the tuck and the mitigation when it's foul play. My question is, where's the line between foul play and just a tackle that's gone wrong or a rugby incident? Because this is similar instances in 3 different games with 3 different refs that have come out with different outcomes. How? How, what, why, when? What is going on? Am I seeing things differently? Am I seeing things wrong? I'm not whinging as a Springbok fan. I'm whinging as a rugby fan because I've now covered 3 different games where a similar instance has happened, similar action, but 3 different results. Make that make sense, man. Love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Have I missed the plot? Have I lost the plot totally? I'm just asking good questions here, right? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.